Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the John Olive Fifth Quarter Show. I'm John Gray here with Coach Olive for the 22nd year, 21st year, 22nd year of doing Tullahoma High School football here on Charter Channel 6. We're glad that you're with us this morning or afternoon, whatever time you're watching this show. And last night, Tullahoma opened up the season with a game at home against McGavock. And Coach, I was not able to attend that ball game. How did all that play out last night?
Well, great community support. Had a tailgate party ahead of the ball game where we had kids from all over the community down there and having their shirts signed by cheerleaders and football players and face painted, and good community event. I think it was the 18th year for that. And
band participates in that as well, don't they?
Band participates in it, good. And they have a small pep rally over there, and we had a great pep rally at the school yesterday. The product on the field didn't match the enthusiasm that the community had, and you know, part of that is we were playing against a really good football team. I think it's a football team that if they stay healthy, McGavock will win quite a few ball games this year. They're a very, very fast football team, and they're also a very, very physical football team.
Now, are they in our classification?
No, they're one of the biggest schools in our state.
Okay, so.
And they this new classification coming up, they'll be one of those Super 32 schools as they fall in the top 32 schools in our state size-wise.
So this year there's a whole redistricting or reclassifying
coming
up
sometime this fall,
and we don't know. Nobody really knows what it is yet.
You know how they're going to break it. You just don't know where those breaks will actually take place and who you'll actually be put in with.
So you might be playing a regional game and not even know it right now.
Right. It wouldn't be last night, though.
Yeah, okay.
We know we won't be in a Super 32
there you
unless we call Warren County and offer to move up in their place.
Yeah, take Warren and Coffee County together and put us all together.
So anyway.
Okay, well, what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to take a short commercial break here, and we'll be back with the Tullahoma versus McGavock, Tullahoma Wildcat Football 2014.
What if you could find peace of mind with Got Your Back Checking? Discover Ascend's Preferred Checking, where rewards and security are the key to a balanced financial future. Earn cash back on purchases at your favorite retailers. Plus, our ID theft protection, card patrol, and extra security mean your finances stay safe and sound. Open or upgrade to an Ascend Preferred Checking account and see what's possible.
Since 1917, Builder Supply has been the place to go for all your building materials. It's where the contractors have shopped for years. Builder Supply stocks quality Benjamin Moore paint, Temco shingles, case knives, DeWalt, Stanley, and Makita tools, Peachtree's Southern Rose and Sun windows, Trader's grills, Quickset locks, General Shell brick, Yellow wood, and pass load nail guns and nails. Experienced salespeople are there to help you find the right products for your job. So when you're ready to build, whether large or small, think Builder Supply, 301 South Atlantic Street in Tullahoma.
It's a Kia Cadenza kind of day at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. This luxurious Kia has too many features to mention, with prices starting as low as $33,943. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. We have a huge selection to choose from here at Russell Barnett Kia, and mention this ad and receive an additional $500 off your next Kia Cadenza purchase. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Unlike all the rest, Southern Community Bank will provide you with a different banking experience because you are our first priority. Our services are intuitive, our team is friendly, our approach is refreshing, our support to the community is unwavering, and our service is clearly unique. We offer accounts that make banking simple and hassle-free with all the conveniences you want and need most. Call Southern Community Bank and experience the bank that is unlike all the rest.
Our captains for last night's game, number 43, Gray Alexander, number 26, Chris House, Number 31, a permanent captain, Michael Lett, who's had a great preseason. I thought he played well last night. And number 3, a permanent captain, Riley Darden. And we're going to end up receiving the football here.
You can tell Mike and Riley have been together a long time. They're swaying back and forth on the same feet.
Same.
Look at them. Look like they're doing a routine.
McGavock defers, and so we'll take the football, and they'll defend the scoreboard. Eventually, we're going to get things turned here, and thought we ended up with a really nice crowd there last night on our side of the field. Hot evening, but
yes,
that's the way it is in August.
Yes, it was.
And they kick off here, and it's Cole Potter on the return, and gets it out to about 27. Now, if there was a bright spot last night, it was our kickoff return. We ended up having some really good returns. We just couldn't do anything with it. We're trying to run a play-action pass there, and they're bringing a linebacker, and we rush a throw. It's one of those things that as Eli progresses, he'll step back up inside that and just drop it off to the fullback. You can see the physicalness of their football team compared to the physicalness of ours here. Their offensive line, they're not huge, but they're good-sized young men.
Right.
And they're strong.
They're thick.
They are thick, and they are strong. They move really well. This is the guy that we really feared, and that's a great tackle by Case and Buckner there. Claybrook there, I don't know, he rushed for like 500 or 600 yards last year and caught 12 or 1,400 yards worth. Mm-hmm. So he was somebody we were worried about, but what we found out is that there's probably about 20 of them that can outrun all of us but Cole Potter. And,
he wasn't the only fast one.
No, Picky Poison there, and the quarterback keeps it there and runs it in. So not even 2 minutes off the clock, and we're down. We don't get a great kickoff return right here, though. Cole, he can run, and I just wish we had another 10 that could run as fast.
Right.
We're going to open up here and try to throw another pass. We're just trying to get them to move a little bit, and Eli does a good job of avoiding the rush. We got a guy behind everybody. We just can't pitch and catch. And it'd been nice to have completed that one and been 7-7, and everybody be fired up. And 25 thought he had jumped off sides. I thought he had jumped off sides, but they ruled that our player had moved, and we run a little inside trap and get 5 back. And trying to play action pass again, and we just missed Mike there. We were just, our goal was try to attack that hole area right there and try to get the ball to Mike Lett and out of other formations to our.
Who's your kicker this year?
That's Riley Darden punting there.
Okay.
And he and Cole Potter going back and forth punting. Told Coach O that we just don't have to pick the one that's punting the best on that night.
There you go.
Good job there. I think that was Gray Alexander that actually took the block and made the play bounce right into Mikey Lett, and Mike makes the tackle. And they come back and throw a little hitch, and we just got to tackle the guy. throw a pass that's designed to gain 5 yards, and they get 12 or 13 out of it. Again, Mike Litt. And a host of other Wildcats there. Here comes the quarterback on a keeper, though, and we miss him right there. If we make the tackle right there, we got a chance to win the series and get off the field. But we missed the tackle, and then they hurt us with this play all night long. And it's just a tough play.
My quarterback's a pretty good-sized looking kid, too.
He is. He's the one that played against us last year. His first time to ever start. And, I remember talking to their quarterback coach because their first-team quarterback last year was out our ball game. Mm-hmm. And I'm watching this young man warm up. And his position coach told me that the first quarterback may never get his job back. That this kid.
And obviously he didn't.
Is very, very good. He's about 6'2" or so, and 180, 185 pounds. Nice looking kid, very good athlete, obviously. And so we're down 14-0, and we're really having a hard time struggling with their speed. Their speed is just, even though, I was hoping by us scrimmaging Independence that we would be used to the speed a little bit. This is Riley Darden, and he gets a good return. And
a flag.
A 5-yard face mask, and so we've got the ball in good field position, and we have Chase Dixon in at quarterback now, and Chase, going into last night's ball game, we had already told him he was going to have the third series of both halves for sure. That was just a decision we were making, and we just have learning experience that we've got to survive through with two young quarterbacks.
Now, are they the same age, or is one of them a junior and one's a sophomore?
Eli's a junior and Chase is the sophomore, and part of the problem right here is Coach DeLauder charted 34 plays for us in the first half, and out of those 34 plays, we had at least 34 busts on assignments, and so sometimes your quarterback may look like he's at fault, and he's not necessarily at fault because somebody else is not executing the play. And so anyway.
It's hard to be at fault when nobody's blocking.
So, yes. Got to work to try to get better. And Aaron Gray and John Stovall on the tackle there. And
you didn't get anybody hurt last night?
Yeah, we did.
Did you?
Yeah. Thought we had a great chance at a turnover right there. We had got the ball knocked loose. But they ended up with it, so you can see they're just playing power football.
Mm-hmm. And good hit, Mr. Gray.
Yep, Aaron Gray there, which is a little different from what they've been in the past. In the past, they've been a one-back and spread everybody out. And here, I really don't know what happened. I have watched the videotape from this view as well as another view, and I can't figure out what happened to our DB unless he just fell down. And
must have.
Chris House is an outside linebacker, and he was falling back in there to try to help protect, but he was actually looking for a receiver coming from the other side. So I don't know what happened there, but we'll find out. So we gave them a big play, and they're right back down on our end of the field. Now you got Claypool here playing quarterback, and if you watch that in replay right there, he wasn't supposed to hand the ball off. The guy just took the ball. he was supposed to be faking. The play was supposed to be going to the left. We got 2 unblocked guys right there, and we can't tackle him. Nope, can't tackle him. Reach for him, that's all we did. So anyway, it's nice when you have those kind of athletes that,
oh yeah,
oh, that was a mistake. Well, all right.
I'll just take it and outrun everybody.
That's a good play. We ought to put that in. Don't block 2 players, and let's see if we can run right by them. And you know, and we really expected 7 to carry the ball. I mean, he is somebody that he'll play at the next level if he's got the grades, and he's got several SEC schools that are interested in him. None of them have offered him yet, but he's that caliber of player. Eli does a good read right there, and just needs to get upfield, and he does, and he get a first down, and that was big.
Yeah, good job.
Finally get a first down. And 25 jumps off sides for the second time, I think. But and we have to go to a 1-back set out of necessity, but because of our personnel playing both ways on this hot of a night, it turned out we were better off spreading them out anyway than we were trying to play with 2 backs against them. Tries to hit Riley Darden in the middle of the field there, and not able to do it. We're down 21-0, and you're wondering, is this another Blackman like it was a few years ago? When 59-0 or whatever, you know, that are we ever going to slow them down? The good news is that our defense finally starts adjusting to the speed. They give us a chance to get back in the ball game during the second quarter. We close it. We have an opportunity to even close it more than what we did. And they're going to play pretty well. It's offensively that we just can't take advantage of the defense.
Get there with the offense.
The defense is on finally adjust to the speed. And late in the ball game, when we've got so many kids out between cramps, injuries, that we just don't have any speed left on the field ourselves.
Yeah.
And they'll make some big plays against us late in the ball game.
Late in the ball game, okay. All right, folks, what we'll do right now is we'll take a short break, and we'll be back with the second quarter. Tullahoma McGavock, 2014 Wildcat football.
The highest standard of excellence requires dedication and commitment. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of excellence in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Goody Two Scoops is a self-serve frozen yogurt shop located in Tullahoma, Tennessee. We have over 80 different flavors of soft-serve frozen yogurt and can offer 15 of those flavors served at one time. We have over 50 different toppings, ranging from fresh sliced fruit to chocolates and assorted nuts. Our frozen yogurt is a healthier alternative for a frozen treat with certified live cultures that are good for you. Goody Two Scoops also has a full commercial kitchen with 2 certified chefs on duty to bake an array of fresh pastries, custom cakes, wedding cakes, assorted cookies, chocolates, cupcakes, and our delicious chocolate-covered strawberries, just to name a few. We are kid and family friendly with a dedicated, friendly, and qualified staff to serve you.
I'm Philip Bourne, STEM and Nav Detail Shop Manager. Here are a few things our customers have to say about our service.
What I love most about the Stem McNabb Detail Shop is there's someone local that I can trust to pick up my car, have it cleaned, and deliver it back to me in showroom condition.
What really amazed me is when he opened the hood and looked like he had taken the old engine out and put a new engine inside.
We have several different packages and individual services to get your vehicle looking like new again. We're located just behind Stem McNabb Chevrolet dealership. Call today, schedule an appointment, and see what a difference our detail can make.
Serving you as a local firefighter.
Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force.
Serving Tullahoma.
Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service.
We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
We have the ball and a great field position. Just need to keep it going, and we try to go to 2 back to pick up 2 yards, and we lose 5 on the play. We knew we were going to have to cut that one up quickly inside, and we had put the formation into the boundary because they have a tendency to really be moving to the field. And anyway, we weren't able to do what we wanted to do, so we backed up and put ourselves in a hole. We get 5 of it back. Need to pick up a couple of yards here. And we get Cole Potter.
Good job. That was pretty.
It was. I'd like to see us do that a little bit more often. Come back, and we're going to end up taking a sack here, and we probably should have been a little bit more conservative instead of trying to take a shot for the end zone. And as our quarterbacks mature a little bit, they'll see where the safeties had aligned, and they would see where they had to go. We got it open over there on that hole on the boundary side, and we're just not able to pitch and catch there. A lot easier said than it is to actually do it.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
And we just kind of shoot ourselves in the foot here. We just can't get things going. We get a wall here trying to get Cole to the outside, and that number 25 chases him down from behind after us having him completely walled off. And trying to run a trap play, and anyway,
big number 50 was waiting on that one.
We didn't run it correctly. We were supposed to be putting the ball in Stovall's hands there, and anyway, we missed the signal. And, it looks like we're just getting ready to melt and fall apart, and the defense is going to come back to eventually start playing better here. Isaac Berber and Emmanuel Williams on the tackle. And we, got to get him down. He keeps running through us. And
even when he's on the ground, he was still moving.
He hit us with a slant, and thank goodness he dropped it. Come back, and that's the play they scored on earlier. This time we react to it, and we tackle him for a short gain. And that's a good play by Aaron Gray. They don't end up getting the first down on that 4th down and 2, but we're showing signs of getting better. And Bob gets faked off. Terry Daniel doing the end zone video got faked off. The quarterback kept the ball, and if I remember right, I wanted to say it was Jay Coop that made that tackle, but I'm going surely just by memory from last night on that play is both cameras were faked off by it. Yep. We don't get faked off very often, and they were able to do it.
Big old boys are grinding. Right
now. And things look really, you're wondering just how far we're going to go down. They finally make a mistake, and Gray Alexander's going to come out of there with the football.
All right.
And so You know, it looked like we were getting ready to give up another score, but they make a mistake. We're able to get. They jump off sides again. And this is Chris House trying to run with the ball, and he picks up a couple.
Now Chris Howard, he's out for.
Yes, Chris Potts Howard is probably out till late October at best. Even though he did get a good report this week that he's ahead of schedule.
Good.
So Chase Dixon's going to keep it here and picks up good yardage and another first down. So we picked up two first downs
when he did.
And that was major to get 2 first downs, to get the ball out. They're now out to the 37, 38 yard line. Again, we're getting manhandled up front sometimes. They are rather solid all the way across that front, and then everybody else on the field can run like deer.
Yeah, they've got some wide bodies up there.
Yeah. Here, Chase hits Riley, and good hard run by Riley. Just picks up a couple yards, but it was still just good to see us execute a little bit. We come back, and we escape the first rusher, and Chase actually gets away from the second one, but the third one's going to get him, and that defensive end. He blew by us. That's what he did. And offensive tackle, his steps were not bad. He just had a very difficult time trying to kick back and get him and ride him upfield.
What kind of weight do you have on the offensive line this year? You got a little bit undersized from the past couple of years.
The left tackle is probably about 190 pounds, 185, 90. The left guard is probably around 200. Sophomore Jason Go, and the left tackle is Alan Gwynn. The center is Jacob Gagnier, and he's the only returning starter from last year, and he's really the only lineman we have that's got size. Good job there by Aaron Gray coming through on a blitz and getting to the quarterback, making him try to underhand a pitch forward there. And the right guard, Hayden Eggleston's good size. He's probably around 250 or so. And then we go to right tackle, Brandon Bullard, probably a little over 200, and Will Thomas have been alternating at that position. And so anyway.
So you're 40,
not
40
like what we
50 pounds
been.
a man down on.
In some situations, and that's where our biggest mismatches were with their defensive ends against our tackles. We were worried about that all week long. Their defensive ends, one's 250, another one's 265.
Right, and they're big men.
Yeah, big athletic men. You can watch how quick they come off the ball. Good job there. We execute the play there really well. I wish we could execute more of them like that. And come back and obviously don't execute that one as well, and we're still not doing things as well as we need to be able to, even when we do move the ball. And great effort here by Jake Crabtree.
All right.
He just keeps his feet moving and keeps bouncing and looks kind of like a pinball there for a second. And Will Holt is able to put it through. And it's 21-7, and we have got some life.
A glimmer.
And, you know, you're sitting there thinking, all right, got 50 seconds basically to go here. Just don't give them up a big play. And here he goes. You just hold your breath every time he touches it.
That's a good tackle right there on the outside.
Savion Smith made the tackle, young sophomore. And they're going to just throw passes that are designed to gain 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, but they don't get more than 5, 6, 7, 8 yards.
Well, that's
And just don't do a very good job of tackling, and I understand it's very difficult to tackle some of these guys in the open field, but if you don't become a good football team, you got to be able to do it. And,
just hang on.
Yep.
Got to hang on. Those big bumps, you know, that doesn't work with guys like this.
No.
They just bump and they bump you instead of you bumping them.
They have great balance and they just keep right on moving. So now we're battling to just keep them out of the end zone. There's like 15 seconds to go in the half. They come back to the little smash, and this time they only pick up 5 yards. And that's, you know, that's what you ought to be making on a smash route's 5. And so we've got them to a field goal situation here, and so that's, you know, I'm still feeling like even if he kicks this in, that's a win for us defensively.
Yeah, you're breathing. You're still breathing.
You know. And gets blocked, and we forget that we need to pick it up and run. We got people standing around celebrating, and Mike Lett picked it up and tried to run with it, but he wasn't getting any help. That could have been a huge play. We'd been able to go the other way, yeah. And you know,
that's great.
Years ago, I remember Jermaine Dunlap against Coffee County. We had I'd done a bonehead thing and called for a fake punt and left them with a chance to kick one play. That's all they had time for, one play, and they try to kick like a 45-yard field goal, and Jermaine Dunlap blocks it, picks it up, and runs it all the way back for a touchdown for us on the last play of the half instead of them having a big play, and had a shot there.
Yeah.
But we got too many players who thought we've done what we're supposed to do. We blocked field goal instead of, you know, having what I call football savvy about you.
There you go. There you go.
The play's not over until the whistle blows, and you see that all the time. You see them on YouTube videos where one team thought they had won, and the other team all of a sudden picks the ball up, and I think last year it was the offensive team that picked up the ball because it was behind the line of scrimmage still, and the defense is celebrating. They've just upset a huge rival. Instead, somebody's picking the football up and running it for a touchdown
and a win.
And a win.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And speaking about running for a win, I tell you, we want to thank Rick Gerwe and his family over there at Mid-South Distributing for being our water sponsor with Aqua Hydrate right here. If you need to be hydrated, this is the kind of hydration you need. Aqua Hydrate, it has electrolytes, keep you balanced, keep you cool, and keep you operating smooth. Thank Rick Gerwe and his family for what they do for the John Olive football program and for all of us here in this community, because they're always involved in everything good. With that said, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with halftime.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Are you ready to look better, feel better, and lose weight? Hi, I'm Joe McCamey, and when I was 90 pounds overweight, I needed a simple solution. That's why I started the Lose to Win weight loss competition.
My name is Sue Richardson, and I have lost 36.6 pounds.
And I've actually lost a total of 104 pounds.
It's getting on the scale and watching the numbers go down.
The Lose to Win competition can help you too. Take control of your weight in 2014. I'm here to help. Visit our website or call today.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
So I think Cindy's probably
2014 THS Marching Band and their 2014 halftime production, Dream On, featuring the music of Aerosmith, the Eurythmics, the White Stripes, Hans Zimmer, Rush, and Mussorgsky.
Trucks.
The #1 selling truck for 35 years straight, the Ford F-Series, can be found at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. We have a huge selection of over 100 trucks to choose from. With Ford manufactured rebates and incentives up to $10,000 or 0% financing available, now is the time to buy. So come on down to Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester, and remember,
Trucks. Trucks.
And more trucks. Why buy anywhere else?
The Gondola, located at 412 East Carroll Street, is Tullahoma's oldest pizza, pasta, and steakhouse, featuring all kinds of pizzas, calzones, pastas and steaks, chicken, pork, sandwiches, and seafood. Check out their daily specials on Facebook. And don't forget that on Saturdays there's ribs and smoked Boston butts. Add a great variety of appetizers and desserts, and come on in, y'all. Gondola has it all. For carry-out, call 455-9738. That's the Gondola Steakhouse, located at 412 East Carroll Street in Tullahoma.
Everybody's in a business. A realtor helps build your family with a home to grow in. A doctor keeps you healthy and can fix a broken heart. An accountant keeps you on track for your future dreams. As a master IJO jeweler, Woodard's Diamond Showroom is a little of all of these because we're in the love business. We're there for your family's special times with regular happiness checkups and symbols of love. That's our business at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, family practice dentistry for 29 years.
McGavock's choice, and they obviously choose the football. They want to put us away, and hard kid. He just keeps his feet driving, and we look like a bunch of middle schoolers trying to drag down a man.
Yeah, those are some good-sized boys right there.
Here comes the counter tray there, and it doesn't look very good. This house makes the tackle.
8 yards?
8, 9 yards. And it, looks rather tough here that they've come out ready to put us away, and we're struggling to slow them down at all. And the ground caused a fumble there. Here's the play that killed us that very first time for a touchdown, and we are able to not only make the tackle, but you saw somebody reaching in there yanking at the football, and we get it pulled out of his arms and get a turnover, and we take the ball down and score right here. Let's find out what they're made of. And they jump off sides, so we pick up 5, so we got a 1st and 5. Good run by John Stovall. And
very good run.
Just gets a weird look there, is all I can tell you. Has to leave the game. And, just tough situation.
And didn't come back.
Didn't come back. Last play.
And that's one of our thinnest positions as far as having backups for.
That's correct.
Great.
Got a slam here. We've been just running hitches there on the outside. And we were trying to get the slant in there behind them. We did, and thought we had a play, and we just didn't pitch and catch. So lost our opportunity there to pick up another 1st down, and now punt the ball away. But we got the ball back out to midfield, so we'll punt it, and we get a high snap. I'm glad we're pretty athletic back there. Good move there, now punt it. And that's what he does.
Pretty good punt.
It turns out to be very good. We have changed field position. And out of that situation, that's not a bad answer. You know,
No.
we'd love to go
No,
down
it's
and make it 21-14, but the flip field position, now
Let's see what a defense
our
has
defense
got.
needs to go 3 and out right here, and maybe we can do something. They try to buzz by us here, fake that little screen, and Jay Coop running with him. So we didn't bite up for it. We did what we were supposed to do, read our keys. They're trying to run a power, and boy, we had him. I mean, had him back there. And just don't make the tackle, and so he'll pick up a first down. That's just tough. I mean, you go from thinking you're about to get another good play,
Right.
make it 3rd and long, and instead they get a first down out of the play. And here comes the counter again. Good tackle. Mike Lett. And quarterback on sweep this time. He picks up a little bit, but not a lot.
Right.
They're going to roll to right if I remember right. He just dumps it off to his fullback. Mike Lett's there. We make the tackle. Got him.
Good job.
3rd down here. 3rd and about 2 or 3. Let's win it and get off the field.
Nope.
Alex Williams comes up, makes the tackle, but not before they get the first down.
So they're right back at that 50-yard line.
They're coming again, and
got to make a tackle out there.
Yeah, now you're in trouble.
Big trouble.
It's only come back because they got linemen downfield because the ball was thrown downfield. Instead of being behind the line of scrimmage, which made it a screen pass. If he'd stayed behind the line, he was about 3 or 4 yards past the LOS when he caught the ball. And I thought old Andy would come up with it, but when the whistle was blown, White Shirt still had the ball there. But Andy Duncan was fighting for that football. And actually comes out of there with
the ball, yeah.
He had wrestled it away. There was a big discussion. I mean, it took them about 60 seconds to decide who had the football. Jose Justiano runs him down, but hurts himself on the play. Jose's been out most of the preseason, and we were hoping to have him back.
Great play.
Mike Lett's the first one that hits him, and then Chris House, and so at least we're making them punt. We're backed up. Let's see if we can flip the field again. And Chris House. I thought he was going to make some yards there, and he makes a couple, but the linebacker makes a good one-on-one tackle. And back, and we're trying to throw that slant again in there, and not able to do it. So we're going to go empty right here. And just make a bad decision. And the safety picks it off.
One more Wheatie.
And now they're in great field position. And if I remember right, he goes all the way. Claybrooks in the end zone, and we had fought well, up to this point. We'd given ourselves a chance to get back in the ball game. Offensively, we weren't able to get back into the ball game. We couldn't make plays that we needed to make. And, you know, so we go from battling through the whole third quarter at 21-7 to now it's 28, and everything's getting ready to fall apart now.
Right.
So, and even on that play right there, both starting outside linebackers are out of the ball game. There was a defensive tackle that was already out. One of the corners was already, and the corner was just out on a rotational basis, trying to rotate people. You know, when you and I played, going both ways was a little bit easier than it is today, because when you and I played, everything was played between the ends, offensively and defensively.
Pretty much.
You know, there was very little that was thrown down the field. There was very little to the outside.
Yeah, I mean, in comparison. Yeah, we threw the ball maybe 3 times a ball game. And some ball games, none.
Right, and nowadays, if you watch our wide receivers, they're running every play somewhere.
Right.
And if you're playing DB, you better be running with them.
Well, we didn't have wide receivers.
That's correct.
There wasn't a wide receiver. No, there was 2 ends and we played the single wing, had a wing back that could be sort of like a slot receiver maybe.
Right.
If you usually didn't send 3 downfield. It was 1.
That's correct. And so anyway.
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Tried to get the slant in there again, and we throw an INT, and we just had way too many turnovers in this ball game to have a chance against a good football team. And I'm telling you, they're not a great football team, but they're a good football team.
Oh yeah. And I mean, I've been watching that guy in the middle of that defensive line right there. I don't think he's in there anymore. I think his number was like 62. They had some really, not only their outside guys, but those inside guys played a good football game on their defense. And they're outweighing our guys by quite a bit of weight, and it's a tough assignment. And speaking about tough assignments, if you have a commercial or industrial building that needs roofing, you need to call Tri-County Roofing, call Brent Bates over in Manchester. They probably are the oldest industrial and commercial roofing company in this whole lower Middle Tennessee area. And do a great job for you, and we just want you to know that they're, what is it they say? They're not the best because they're old because they're the best. So
sounds like a John Gray saying.
No, somebody smarter than me marketed that, but that's true. It's when you can do a great job is why you have longevity in your business, and Tri-County Roofing is that type of operation. So you give Brent Bates a call over in Manchester, and they'll take care of that for you. And with that said, let's take a short commercial break, and then we'll be back with the 4th quarter.
The Wash Spot on North Jackson Street in Tullahoma is your new state-of-the-art, high-tech express tunnel car wash that gets your car clean quickly and beautifully. We have 4 washes available, from the $6 Express Wash to the $12 Supreme Clean, featuring DuraShield Total Car Protectant. Just pick your wash and let the Express Tunnel Wash leave the dirt behind. After the wash, you can help yourself to one of the free vacuums. Come by 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to get the best wash in town at a great price. We're located at 2180 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma. The Wash Spot, locally owned and operated.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. the comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District.
They say you see the world differently. It's like you see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. That's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart has more locations than anyone in the state, giving more heart patients a new lease on life. For more than 40 years, they've been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
McGavock has the football at their 41. They're going to throw a slant and pick up a big first down. You know,
well, that's a good open field tackle, though.
That was Jay Coop making the open field tackle, and you know that was just Mike Lett finally runs him out of bounds, knocks him out. I think that was Dylan Pearson. It was. I saw Dylan make 2 or 3 plays here in the fourth quarter. I told him last night after the ball game, but that was good to see.
How big a kid is he?
Dylan, 5'8", 85 pounds maybe, someplace in that area.
And he's playing at what position?
Middle linebacker and fullback there.
Yeah, okay.
Cole Potter makes the tackle there. And they're just going to run that one in. We don't do a very good job. And they're running a power. And they power right past us.
Where are we going next week? Stewart's Creek?
Stewart's Creek. And they took it on the chin last night, but to show you what they think, we're their homecoming game.
Ooh.
Week 1 homecoming game. And yeah, there.
Evers kicks off. Potter takes it on the 7th.
Well, but they have a huge enrollment, don't they?
They do.
Big
Second year school.
Yeah.
So, you know, from that standpoint, you know, they will become very good. Now we have Austin Mullins in at tailback, sophomore, and he'll give us everything he's got. And, he is becoming a north-south runner, and that's what he's got to be. We're still trying to take some shots at them and not able to complete it there.
What does Austin weigh? About 140?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe. And we complete the ball there to Jake Crabtree.
Good job
like
getting
a
open.
very pretty play, but we do at least.
We'll take it.
Yeah, make the first down. Come back, try to hit Riley Darden there, and good job avoiding, and now just tuck it away and go north and south. Now, just get that next 2 yards by planting right there at the end and go forward and get those
correct.
Next 2 yards may make a big difference. And again, he's doing a pretty good job of avoiding anybody, but you can't throw it up for grabs. You
right. That break. He had somebody breaking across there. It looked like they got almost hit right there toward the end.
You know, that's where you pull it down and run again, get as much as you can.
That's
back
a good
to the line
job.
of scrimmage. And Mike led again, the lead tackler there with Andy Duncan. They're playing their second offense now. The first offense had been going against us until now, and you see Mike led again, making a play, and so we're gonna make them punt the ball back to us. And you know, probably maybe should have tried to just ride this game on out, but we're going to take a shot at them one more time, and that's going to come back to bite us. But I was looking at it as we just need to work.
Sure.
You know, we need to work on some things, and so we're just going to use the rest of this game like a practice and work on things that we need to work on. And they changed their coverage up here in the second half some. And Chase Dixon there running with the football. Austin Mullins here. And got a 3rd and short. And Austin does a good job and puts those shoulders down and picks up another 4 yards. And if he had a little bit more speed, he would have burst that one. He would have been into the secondary. We go play action pass. Chase pulls it down and gets some extra yards and just needs to go on down once they latch on to it. And pick up another 1st down. And right there, you know, it's amazing to me sometimes if you watch the video, watching their defensive ends come off a blocker and close so rapidly on our running backs. And thought we had it there and tried to throw over the linebacker instead of around him. And I think right here, well, we're kind of falling apart here. There was one there that Chase made up his mind before the play. You know, he just didn't read it. And then here, we're going to throw another pick. And thought his knee might have been down right there, but once he took off running, I knew we weren't going to have anybody catching him.
No.
So, gave up the last score there on a big pick, so I think that was the 4th interception of the half. I did like right there that we were going after the block still. We weren't just standing there and watching the game.
Right.
So that gives me hope that we'll come back and fight again another day, and that we'll work hard and practice this week, next week, and the next week. And, you know, next week at Sturridge Creek, they obviously think that we're the people that they got a chance to beat for homecoming. They play up there in the Rutherford County League, and that tough league, and so forth. So the next week we get Shelbyville at home, and they're the pick to win our district. Then the next week we're going to get Giles County here, and Giles County beat Lincoln County last night. And it has been a 4A powerhouse for the last 4 or 5 years. So nothing's going to get any easier. It's just, you know, we got some good football teams that we're going to play, and the good part is if we'll get better each week, then by the time we get to the meat of the district schedule, maybe we've got a chance to play against people in our district.
Right.
And that's what we got to hope for.
When we find out what our district is.
Well, for this year, we know what the district is, and so, you know, by the time we get to Franklin County, Lawrence County, Lincoln County, Columbia, and then Coffee County, by the time we hit that stretch right there, that's where we've got to have made progress.
Be better.
And be a lot better than we were.
Got to be
better. And we're going to play good people. Sturridge Creek, they're not a fantastic football team by any stretch of the imagination. They are athletic. They got whopped pretty good last night by Ravenwood, which is probably a pretty good football team.
Right.
I'm sure that Sturridge Creek is looking at that, you know, that this is a winnable ball game for them. And I don't know if they'll be as good as McGavock, but they will be
athletic, and they'll
be more athletic than we are overall. And, you know, they're a year older. We don't see the same bunch that we played last year. Last year, we were able to handle them pretty well. But we were a lot more physical up front last year on both sides of the ball.
Right.
We do have more speed on our defensive side of the ball, or we did until we started having injuries last night. So we'll see how that is. Shelbyville coming in that following week, big ball game.
Right.
First district game, you know, and then we'll turn around and go with Giles County. And after we get to the end of that fourth ball game, that's where we've got to be really improved.
Ready to play.
If we don't have a chance to do things and go through the season. And, you know, I think we've got a good shot at winning this coming week. Have no idea what happened to Shelbyville last night, but I do know what they had returning, that they should be in a good situation with their returning talent. I know that Giles County's got returning talent. You know, Giles County's got a kid that's been offered by just about every SEC school there is. So, and last year he didn't even play offense last year. That's how loaded with athletes they are.
Right.
So, tough things, and you know, we just gotta suck it up and go.
Get better.
Get better.
But it's always fun. Tullahoma Wildcat football is always fun. It's always exciting, and you know, this town does support our programs and our athletic programs here, and we appreciate the support of the community. And just keep coming to the ball games, because it's what else you going to do on a Friday night? There's nothing better to do on a Friday night than go to a high school football game.
I think it's great entertainment for Southern Middle Tennessee.
Wonderful.
Hopefully we'll entertain a little bit better than we did last night.
Well, what we're going to do is go to our players of the week, and this week our offensive player of the week for making some great catches is number 10, Jake Crabtree. Finding a way to get open, scored a touchdown.
Had our only touchdown, and it was a great effort on the touchdown.
Right. So that's Jake, and we appreciate him. Defensive player of the week for all those tackles, number 31, Mr. Mikey Lett. Played a good ball game last night. Made a lot of tackles.
He's had a great preseason, and you know, it's really.
How much Mikey weigh?
He's pretty good size. He's about 190 probably.
190, yeah. It's good. That's a good-looking kid. So, folks, don't you despair. This is going to be fun. We've got at least 9 more weeks, or 10 more weeks, because we have an off date there. And then we're going to see if we can get this bus into the playoffs, and we can do that a lot easier with a lot of help from you folks out there. So let's fill the stands up each Friday night for Tullahoma Wildcat football, and we will see you on this show next Saturday morning. This show will replay tonight and also replay tomorrow afternoon. So until next week, go Cats. Thanks, Coach.